The United States of America have been invaded. Joe Biden said by the year 2040, the white people would not be the minority of this country. I didn't understand when he said that, but I understand now. I was riding down the street and I seen over 1,000 people with kids. And these people was not Spanish, these people was Middle Eastern. While the white people and the black people are voting it, the women are voting it, their babies and want women rights to abort their child. The Spanish people and the Middle Eastern people coming to this country and they're having babies. I understand why Trump said that he wanted women to have children, have babies. Because you are killing off your line, you are killing off generations when you have an abortion. And you have people that these people allowed to come in this country to invade this country, and they are having children, and they are not killing their children like the white woman and the black woman killing their children. So around 2040, the white people would not be the minority unless Jesus Christ come back before then. And the Bible said no man knew the day or the hour. So if you have to live through that, you're going to have to tell your children, once upon a time, we was the majority of America. And it's going to be somebody that look a little bit, you know what I'm saying, like a Spanish person or a Middle Eastern person that's the majority in this country. The Spanish people already kicked out the African American community, and they are more in this country than the African American community, because the African American community abort their children. And the white woman abort her children, I believe, more than the African American woman abort her child. Americans who was born and raised in ancestors that's in this country and died for this country, that went to war in this country, choose, you know what I'm saying, to act like they have lost their mind. They want a woman right. They want to kick the husband or the man or the baby daddy out the house and rather collect welfare and try to raise a boy. I'm not saying that a woman can't raise a boy, but it's better for a man to raise a boy than you to raise a boy, especially if you have two women in the house, because that boy gonna want to do the things of what he see his sister doing. And now you have a problem because that boy now in his mind thinks he's like his sister, or the sister think like his brothers. And now you say she is a tomboy. That's what they say in my days. The devil have creeped in unaware and sowed tares. And if you read about that parable that Jesus gave, he's not going to do nothing about it until the end, when he pulled both of them up at the same time. Even in the Bible, God wanted borders, and he wanted them to be secured. But we have in this country, women want to be ducks and cats and dogs and want to be chickens and want to be elves and get their ears pierced, want to be a snake, get their tongue split. Just don't want to be no woman, don't want to hold responsibilities. The original Americans, most of them have a sick mind. And God's gonna make you jealous because of that mind. You have white people rising up, you have black people rising up right now, because we can see what the devil trying to do. Because if you go back in slavery, black people, in the beginning, black people was not the only one in slavery, it was white people too. if you do your homework. People, you need to wake up. Time is running out. I hear a song in my spirit. You better make up your mind. It's getting late in the evening. The sun is going down. You better get it right. Get it right. You want a woman right to kill your baby, right? You ain't gonna have no generation. This country gonna be Mexico. This country gonna be Middle Eastern. This country gonna be an extension of Iran, of every other group of people than the original American people. We'll have a few if we don't stand up right now and put an end to it and vote, because your vote counts in this election. And if you're a Christian, vote for the lesser evil. Who is the lesser evil? Donald Trump. Don't believe when you hear him say, oh, he get on the big stage and say he for abortion. Yeah, if a father rape their daughter, yeah, if you want to abort that child, I understand that. Before this, you go and just get one just because you think life is hard? No, you should have closed your legs. People can't handle the truth these days. This is real. And if a war break out and the United States involved, this is when you're going to see that our country have been invaded, because these people will come and fight inside of this country for their country, for their people back home. And I hear some black people say this country needs to be tore down again. You know, you don't want to go to Africa. They don't like you like that. They don't know you like that. You won't have nothing. Choose ye the day who you will serve, says the Lord. I just seen 1,000 people take over the street, Middle Eastern people, not Spanish people, take over the street and the police couldn't do nothing. They didn't even have a permit or nothing. Just took over the street, blocked everything, whatever had emergency. They didn't give a care about nothing. Cars on both sides, cars in the middle of the street. A whole street. With their children. And I'm just looking. And I hear in my spirit, American women don't want to be fruitful and multiply. You want a man to give you money. The man can't give you no money. You don't care about being a prostitute these days. Because that's what it is when a man give you money and then you give him sex for the money. And if he ain't got no money, you're not going to give him sex. That's a prostitute. Can't handle the truth these days. That's why I say, when you speak the truth, people unfollow you. But see, I'm not here for likes. I must be by my Father's business and speak the God honest truth. Get your house in order. Talk to your daughter. Talk to your son. Don't let the welfare come between you, that man and his son. Don't let it happen. Y'all be blessed.